Start of the third term here at Mitchell Park. See whether the Blues can get back into the game. Blake and Baden. Blake gets it down. The first tap down towards Cale, who's having a run in the middle by the looks of it now. Ball spills low to Holwell. His short little kick's good to Tresize. He takes the mark at centre half forward. 60 from goal. Right foot kick to the pocket. Lead on Davis. Good kick, good mark. And Paul Davis, who's kicked 3 goals won this afternoon. Chance for his 4th of the afternoon. He'll be kicking from about 30 out. Pretty acute angle, but with the goalpost to the sky, he should be able to work this in nicely, standing in front of the Winchelsea coaching staff as he goes back on his run up. He comes in now, right foot kick. There you go. Straight through the middle. Great start for the home side. Paul Davis's 4th of the afternoon. 50 seconds gone in the third term, and they go to 8:11:59. They lead Winch 1-3-9 to Grandy Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard.
Well, it's something Thomson might have wished, but it's something that Winston and us didn't want to see. Because obviously you want to see the side that's getting beat to come back, but they just did that so easy. It was beautiful. He staged for a free ball, put his hands out for a free kick, and left a passage through for Reece Holwell to run straight through. Thank you very much.
Anarchy 6-7-43 lead. Bannock 5-6-36 at half time. Geelong West 4-7-31 lead. North Geelong 1-6-12.
What was that again, sorry?
6-7-43 Anarchy. Bannockburn 5-6-36.
No, the other one.
4-7-31 Geelong West. North 1-6-12.
Oh, yeah.
So Holwell from the middle of the ground wins a free kick and goes back into the forward line, leading out. Ball runs through the contest, and it's going to be Inglis that goes back. He's got some competition out there with Tresize, but it's going kicked off the ground, runs to the forward pocket, and now the ball goes over the boundary line, so we'll have a throw in to take place. And it is going to be about 20 metres around from the behind post. Again, back in Thomson's attacking end of the ground, which has been there most of the day, I reckon. Again, Blake now taking front position, just taps it back, goes to Brown, got the handball out the back to Cale, and he runs across the goal line. He is tackled here, brought down.
He's gone.
He is clean caught for dropping the ball. And Fenavesi, the recipient of the free kick. Good chase, good tackle. Can't knock young Bailey Cale. He's had a bit of a crack today.
Well, he was having a crack then too, and if he had a little bit of help down there, he might have been able to get away, but he's trying his best. Unfortunately, he gave away a free kick.
Fenavesi now to come in from about 15 metres out. He kicks from 20 and he kicks it straight through the middle. Again, another bloke with plenty of room to move forward a bit further, but took it upon himself to kick from that distance. 9-11 Thomson, 1-3 to the Winchelsea Blues. And we have gone almost 3 minutes, third quarter, to Grandy Cycle and Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, not often you can say 3 minutes into the third quarter the game's over, but I'm calling it, it's over. We all thought it probably was over at half time unless they could come back, but 2 quick goals like that, and they're just smashing them all over the park. But I tell you what, just to get off that for a minute, when you look at Werriby's draw, I was just having to think about that. And yeah, they've got to beat West. And the last game against Bannockburn is a big one. I tell you what's a big one for them now, which you looked at the draw and thought, win that.
Werribee?
Anarchy.
Oh, Anarchy.
Bloody Anarchy.
Yeah.
How well are they playing? That's going to be a big game for them too, because they're beating Winch and they're going all right today.
Absolutely, yeah, you're right.
So how good are they going? Good luck to them too. They deserve it.
Back to the middle, Blake and Baden. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Baden gets it down. Umpire's found a free kick behind Holwell.
It's going to go to Holwell.
Yep. He was being pushed by Jennings.
Yeah, he was.
Yep. So the co-coach goes to the right foot kick long. Davis on a long lead. Might not get there over the back. Matheson, if it sits for him, he's in. And he gives it up to Brandon Gardner, who kicks.
Oh, he's missed it.
Has missed it and gone through for one behind to Brandon.
Brandon.
So they go to 9-12-66, the Tigers. Winch 1-3-9.
Who's his dad?
Mick, Monkey.
Michael.
Yep. Cousin of Darcy.
Yeah.
At Brisbane.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Nephew of Tim.
Yeah.
You know who he is.
Just a gardener.
Just a gardener.
Just a gardener.
There's about 43 of them.
Yeah. They love their footy, the Gardeners, don't they?
Gardeners are in the clouds, I'll tell you, this club.
Yeah, they're dynasties. They're dynasties.
The ball is now back in the full back position, and it's Wall who transfers play. Far side of the ground. Mark is taken out there. Hernan, I think it is. Now he's going to come back across the face of goal. Was thought about it. Now he's going to go down the line. This time goes towards Blake, comes up and takes the mark, handballs away, and it's in the hands of Harding. Kicks around the boundary line. No, he doesn't. He kicks over the boundary line, and it's going to be a free kick to the Thomson side. When things don't go well, They just don't go well. And they're having a bad one out there, the Blues, today. Well, maybe a bad couple of days, couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Something needs to change for them. They've got to do something about it pretty much from the next quarter and a bit, I would think. So the ball quickly back into their forward line. Ball spoiled, comes to the front of the contest. Pan had it when he was tackled out the ball. Gardner out the back to Holwell. Holwell around the body, back towards goal. Thank you very much. Goal number 1 to Rishi Holwell. Number 10 for the Thomson side. They're 10-12. They lead Winchelsea on 1-3. And 6 minutes gone, third quarter. The Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Wow, I'm almost speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. But they're just doing it easy. Oh, look.
You would think it was 1 playing 10, wouldn't you?
Yeah, where's my glass? I'm going to look at this record. Daniel Gretzky was telling me today that, they're not playing well, but they've still got a good percentage. Well, guess what? That's going to get the biggest kick in the bum you've ever seen, that percentage. What are they? 164, and Bannockburn 158. Well, 10 against and only 1-4. Jeez, that's going to get smashed.
Back in the middle, Baden gets it down. Blake, though, roves it. Gives it away. Hole through the middle again. Jannings pushed him off the footy. Ball comes back to Wall. Gives it out the back to Jacker. Chips the ball to Berg. Unfortunately for him, plays a Winch. So Berg takes the mark in the middle for the Blues. Measures the pass short to Durnan. Plays on quickly. Kicks around the corner. Good kick too. McClure, he kicks it back inboard. Terrible kick. Off the back, Wiseman. Handball. McLeish, his handball in front to Reese. Drops it, picks it up, handballs it back to Jacker. Handball inboard to Gardner. He wants to switch it back inboard. On the up, and they get it. Wall. Handball to Wiseman. Off a step, McLeish towards half forward. Beautiful kick to Matheson. Out in front, takes the mark. Wheels, gives it to Egan. Runs inside 50. Wallen has to come at him. His handball over the top to Davis. In the square, kicks a goal.
Too easy.
Training hats. Witches hats at the moment. Davis kicks his 5th.
Even when they're in pressure, they don't panic. They're not panicking.
Thomson 11-12-78. They lead Winch 1-3-9, and that is on the De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 7 play.
Up from the middle of the ground, that's less pressure than you would have in a training drill. There's just none there. And I'm not going to mention names because I'm not like that. But I can go through a few of these blokes that you've either barely or haven't called for the day. And a couple of them, well, one of them won a Yards Player of the Day one game. And I haven't heard him. You know, and all right, he's having a bad day. It's Caleb Brown. He needs to do something because I know the kid can play football.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground, as we say it now, and it's Brown who's trying to do his bit there for them, but the ball comes out. It's going to be one. Thomson, they've got numbers around the contest. Again, it's not going to be freed up. Durnan, I think it was in there having a bit of a crack, and he's going to hand the ball back to the umpire. So again, Blake doing the ruck work, and Baden's done a pretty good job. And it's Blake, though, that gets the ball down. Tapped further afield this time by Wall. Hernan coming the other way, picks it up. Reese
I wonder who was that?
Yeah, I have 3 guesses. You get it right every one at a time. And the ball now with Hernan again. He's tried to force his way through the contest. He's going to get pinged here because he has tried to force his way through.
No, he's not.
Umpire said he didn't have any opportunity.
I reckon if they've got any extra money here, they should buy him a wheelchair for when he's older already because he's going to need one. He's going to be terrible when he's 75.
Oh, yeah.
So again, the ball thrown up. This time Baden up over the top. Picked out of the contest. Brown put it up and put it down. Picked up by Gardner. He did the same thing but was tackled. And the umpire says incorrect disposal. Free kick goes to Winchelsea. Gubbins is going to be the recipient. So from just defensive side of the centre of the ground, he goes wide. The short kick to Tav Sawney's okay. Sawney now plays on. Now there's a free kick being given behind the play here.
Yeah.
Someone taken off the ball.
Well, I think it was a Thomson bloke got flattened in the middle there.
Yeah, the trailing umpire saw it.
You can't do that.
McLeish.
Didn't see it. I was watching the ball further up the field, but it's going to be a free kick to Thomson. So now, which was going to be a ball going forward for the Blues, is now going back the other way, and it goes into the half-forward line, leading the race for the ball, Egan. You think he kicked that out into the full, did he? No. The umpire says it went out of bounds. So there's going to be a throw in front of the scoreboard here at Thomson. They currently lead 78-9. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. We have gone 9.5 minutes.
They can't get hold of the footy. And then when they do, they give away a free kick 40 metres away. No.
Blake gets it down this time. Gubbins chips the ball across to Turner. Still inside defensive 50. Now he runs down the middle. Goes long. Nobody to kick to though. Denham gets back there. Everybody in the half of the ground. Denham was the first back and he took the mark. Venables stands the mark. He goes along the line towards half forward and getting back there, Baden. A good mark, Gubbins. Tried hard today,
Yeah,
Gummins.
look, he's up there.
Goes to Sawney. Takes the mark. He goes longer towards half forward. Wiseman.
Gee.
Name written on it. Nobody near him.
Before he even kicked it.
So Adam Wiseman drives the ball towards the opposite side, half forward flank. Beautiful kick
Look
to
at that.
Egan. That's fantastic.
No.
Oh, bit of candy by Egan. Goes long to the forward line. Davis goes up and takes the mark. And it's a bit of a train wreck at the moment for Winch, unfortunately. I hope the coach is not listening. He might be.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're just having an off day today, coach, if you're listening. They're not going too well, but
Morrison hasn't been bad for him, but
no, they've had a couple of okay.
this guy's going to have 6
Nothing.
goals.
Going better.
There's
Yeah.
nothing he can do in some occasions. He can't do anything.
Davis comes in and kicks the goal. 6 to Paul Davis, and that is 12 to Thomson. They go to 12-84. They lead Winchelsea 1-3-9. That's on the De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 11 minutes played.
I reckon we might have a dilemma here because I know who you want to give the best on the ground to, but this bloke might finish up kicking 11 or 12, and that's going to throw a cat amongst the pigeons. Don't you worry about that.
Well, possibly the only thing that might take it away from the other bloke.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing. I know what you two blokes are like. If either of you, give the one vote to the opposition, the losing side today, you are suspended for 2 weeks.
Alex Gubbins goes, well, that's good.
Nah.
That good for you next week, Grub. Well done.
Enjoy the day.
Go wherever you want.
So we're back in the middle of the ground. It's going to be Thomson who are trying to work their way up, but there's a high tackle. This time it's going to to Harding. Harding gets a handball away, and it's going to be kicked forward by Turner. Goes into the half-forward line, works okay. McClure comes up, takes a mark, goes in the left boot, goes back into the forward line.
better.
Kept his eyes on the ball and plays on now. Low kick into the forward line, but it's going straight to Maguire.
Bailey.
So Maguire now relieves some pressure, goes outside, and the mark is taken out there. Denham in the back pocket. So they've slowed things down a little bit. He chips the ball back inside.
Good
Wiseman
kick.
comes up. Had he or Fenivesi called Fenivesi out. So Wiseman now with the ball. Player wide. He chips the ball out wide. And again, it is Fenivesi that's come up from behind. Actually, the other bloke was Trellis. They've got the same sort of hairstyles now. Both got them in buns, haven't they? So it doesn't matter.
One's a redhead, one's a blackhead.
No, it's not. Denham with the ball once again. So back inside defensive 50. Goes to the boundary line. This time Baden is the target. Over the back. Can't take the mark. Goes back and collects it. Got the handball away. Only as far as McClure. The kick was okay. So it went straight into the hands of Wilson. Wilson back into the forward line. Mark is not taken down there. Wiseman just kicks the ball off the ground. Goes into the middle. Umpire
There's a whistle.
Is that in danger, son, was it? Or? Don't know. Doesn't matter. So Durden took the free kick and kicked straight into the man on the mark. So the ball goes back to the centre of the ground. Picked up. Inglis got the handball out. Again, it didn't travel where it wanted to go, or did, but it was put his teammate under pressure. Picked up by Tresize, who kicks the ball towards goal. Which way will it bounce? I'll tell you where it'll bounce.
Right
straight
through the middle.
And just Tresize, he gets his first goal of the afternoon, and that's the 13th now for the Thomson side. They're 13-12. Winchelsea are 1-3.
Well, there are days when you just cannot do anything wrong.
Yeah,
And that just typified that statement because that could have gone anywhere. No one within 50 metres of the goals, and it bounced. Our footy's a funny-shaped footy, but it just bounced straight through the middle. And I reckon they got this feeling of, right, these blokes beat us by 80 points last time.
Bit of payback.
We are going to beat them by more than 80. We are not letting them in. We're not going to let up because they are just not letting up, the Thomson Tigers, and they look great.
Well, it's 81 points.
Yeah, it's 160 point turnaround right now.
Yeah. So back in the middle, Blake gets it down. Durnan through the middle. Holwell, handball. Hodgson off half back. Right foot kick this time. Vacant half forward. Freeman to run on it. Oh, falls into the arms of McLeish. Handball back to Solly. Runs off centre wing to half forward. Puts it out in front of Davis, who takes the mark. And will shoot for goal from 30 out directly in front.
Sammy Jackal, look out!
He's kicked 6, Paul Davis. This for 7. Sammy Jack. I don't know. I think the coach might be in there too at the moment.
Yeah, he's in there.
Going
He's
all right.
in there. Don't you worry, but he's always in there.
Yeah. So Davis, 30 out directly in front. And he's kicked 6-1 today. And he's kicked 6-2, I think, now. No, he's come back nicely.
No, he hasn't.
So he's kicked his 7th. And that is the 14th for Thomson. They go to 14-12-96. And they lead Winch 1-3-9. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 15 minutes played. Hey?
Need a bigger box.
Yeah, yes,
Just
absolutely.
something on Reece Holwell. I don't even know if this is a word, but our game is very machoistic, right? Big macho and all that sort of stuff, and you know the curry. I left it there for you. I'm too sick to eat it. But is there a case where you have to stand back and say, this bloke is too brave?
Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
is
sometimes, yeah, I think there is.
You know?
That's what I mean.
We tend
Sometimes
to-
he puts his head somewhere where
Yeah.
you wouldn't even contemplate
We
it.
tend to
sometimes.
say, oh, he's a jib, some bloke, but this is the opposite way.
I know. Back in the middle. And the ball still in dispute. The umpire will come in, have a secondary bounce.
I once said that to Warren Foley, and he just looked at me stupid as if to say, how else can I play the
Yeah.
game? And I think Reece
They
he's
just do
even
it.
more.
They just do it, don't they?
don't know any other way.
No, exactly. Dressai's having a run on the ruck, and so's Inglis. He gets it down, and Sprigg gets it away. Handball came out. Pan across there. He can't pick it up. Thomson he can. Handballs it back inboard. Missed the target. Spokes. Gets around. Blind turn. Handball into a vacant centre position. Oh, Freeman did nicely. And now he got wrapped up and he dropped the footy.
On the ball.
Umpire said, nice. Come on. I want a bit more punts from Macca there. Come on, get down a bit lower.
He's getting on in
I know.
years.
So Alex Gubbins takes the free kick. He measures it towards Jannings, who runs through. Handball, missed the target. Again, Miles puts a tackle on Tressai's. He tries to break free. Jannings, umpire says points. And going to be a free kick to Jannings
Well,
at
he had
half
plenty
forward.
of time to get rid of it.
Goes outside towards half forward. Jacker gets across there. Venables there as well. And they see it over the line for a throw-in. Right half forward for the Blues. So much for your match day live, you two. I tell you, terrible at picking games. Should have got a Bannock. Boundary throw in. Inglis takes down the ruck, handballs it away. Off a step, Turner goes towards full forward, and Tucker takes the mark and will shoot for goal from 5 metres out. Hopefully Winchelsea's second of the afternoon. He's got the only one so far. He's got the other one
Got
too
both
now.
now.
Yep, he's got 2. And Winch go to 2-3-15. They trailed Thomson 14-12-96 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes played.
All that is basically is the advantage you get from a good disposal into the forward line. No matter how good the Thomson backs are, no one could stop that. It was beautiful delivery. Unfortunately, they've been lacking that from all day, except for that probably that little bit. But you know, that's what they've got to concentrate on now. Obviously, they know they can't kick another 12 goals and win the game. And what they've got to try and do is start hitting targets and start trying to get back to that form that they were early in the year. And I tell you what, I'd love to, with Thomson, there's one bloke they're missing, Thomson. I'd love to add to that side. He's one of your favourite players too, Smitty. How hard would they to be if you threw Squizzy Taylor back in there if he was fit enough? Wow, he's a great player. Either end of the ground.
So ball back in the middle, as we said. Inglis goes up, Ruckman go at it, and it's a ball. Comes to Brown, gets it outside. Sawney getting a little bit of the ball. Kick wasn't good, though, into the hands of Fenavesi. Handballs back inside to Reece Howell on the left boot. Goes back into the half-forward line. Brown's back there. Poor bounce. Ends up in the hands of Matheson. Goes outside the wall, and I would say put your glasses down. And you can do that right now because I think he becomes about the 11th goal kicker of the day for the Thomson side, or pretty close too. So 15-12 now to Thomson, 2-3 Winchelsea. And 18.5 minutes gone to Grandy Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
Well,
Nine.
Nine?
Nine there is.
And one bloke's kicked 7.
Yeah.
Well, I honestly think Wall's been pretty good too. He's sort of, it's pretty hard when it's not so much when you're losing, but when you're winning, you can't get a lot of the footy because all your bloody teammates are getting in the way, getting it before you.
Well, he's played a different role today. Usually
He
you see
has.
him as a forward.
Yeah,
you know,
he has.
And he's spent more time on the ball
On
today.
the ball,
so-
but running forward quite a bit too.
Yeah,
and
yep.
I think he's been pretty good. Matter of fact, there's not many Thomson players you could say are pretty bad. When you look at all of them.
Blake going forward now with Inglis having a run on the ruck. Sammy Jack going to pick him up, or is Denham coming to him? I don't know, we'll see. Back in the middle, Baden gets it down. A kick off from mid-air by Wall. Forward on Matheson. It's just when it's your day, it's your day, isn't it?
Yeah,
eh?
those
It's just
things-
falling the right way, isn't it?
Those things happen now and
Yeah.
again. It's happening all day.
Yeah.
But as an old saying in footy, you make your own luck. And that's what they've done.
So Matheson has a shot for goal from 50 out, directly in front. He's kicked 1 goal 3
Oh,
this
he's handballed
afternoon.
it.
He's handballed it away to Fenavesi, who kicks off a step and
that's
kicks the
why.
goal. Done that at training a couple of times.
Yeah.
So Fenavesi kicks his second. And the 16th, you run out of room there, Dale.
Going back the other way
16,
now.
12, 108. And they lead Winch 2-3-15. De Grande Cycle & Sport third quarter scoreboard. 20 minutes played.
So they kicked 9 goals in 20 minutes.
They've kicked 9 goals in 20 minutes.
Well,
Correct.
no wonder, because, again, they've done that all day. Blokes with the football, they've just let people stand beside them without going to mark them.
Yeah, I still think Matheson's not stable enough on that knee. I didn't want to have that shot from that distance.
Well, then why don't they pick that up?
Oh, I don't know.
You pick that up and say, right, don't let anyone run past him.
Yep, ball back in the middle of the ground. Ball is tapped out, and again, Holwell has hands on it. Got the handball out the back to Wall. Wall didn't have possession. He was tackled. Moles tries to get his body over the top of it. Now it's a number of players putting their body over the top of it, and the umpire's going to come in. We'll have another ball up to take place, nearly in the middle of the ground.
And that comes from a side early in the year that had blokes running down in their back line, helping their back line out better than any other team in the comp.
Tapped out this time. Baden's back in the ruck doing some work now. Again, a lot of numbers around the contest. Trying to force his way through is Solly, but he's been held up. And again, the umpire, no choice there but to ball it up once again.
I think it's going to be a long night at Newtown tonight, I tell you.
Oh,
Right.
They're 43 points up.
oh.
I knew. Colac.
Colac, party time.
Fano's
For the
there.
ladies anyway.
See you tomorrow morning, ladies.
He's gone there, Fano, today.
So ball back on the half-forward line, and then we're talking for Thomson. Wall comes out of the contest.
Oh.
Gets out there too easy. Goes over the top to Matheson. Matheson to Solly. Solly to goal. And I'll tell you what he missed.
Dragging.
20 metres out just in front. 1 goal, 1 to that player. 16-13 now to the Thomson side. 2-3 to Winchelsea. And we have gone 22 minutes. Third quarter to Grandy Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
Well, I don't know what they can do here.
Just control the football. Even if they don't score, let's put the
Oh,
ball
that's
in their
basically what I
hand.
said before, yeah.
Yeah, they're just
Wallen kicks it in, looks for Inglis and Morrison. They go up, Wall against them. Fammer at the side, handballs it to Gubbins. Draws a play, gives it back to Fammer. Don't argue against Hodgson. And then he's under pressure. Solly comes at him, but he gets around him. Goes back inboard, looking for and finding Sprague, who takes the mark. Right in the middle of the ground, called to play on. Handball to Berg, who was standing still. He goes wide with the kick. Blake comes out, leaves it for Harding. He can't take it. Oh, Denham can. Handballs it away to McLeish. Handballs it away quickly. They get it free. They go from half back towards half forward. Coming across Matheson. Traps it nicely. Fanavesi runs in and kicks the goal.
Well, that's the easiest one.
Ooh, his third of the afternoon. And the 17th for Thomson. They go to 17, 13, 115. And they lead Winchelsea 2-3-15 by 100 points. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 23 minutes played.
Well, I was wrong. They don't want to win by 80. They want to win by a lot more than that.
No, there's no theatre here at Thomson either. They're taking Davis off the ground.
Oh, you've just cost him a
Wagyu.
A Wagyu steak. Unbelievable. Sammy Jack, he's told him, take him off. Take him off. Wow.
back with the umpire in the middle of the ground. And as we said, it's a one-sided affair, but the Blues, they get the ball. I try to win it out of the middle. It's picked up there. Freeman again got the handball away. Baden, now the umpire said there's a throw, and it's going to go the way of the Blues in the hands of Tab Sawney. Goes into the half-forward line, coming through. Troworth takes the ball, gets the handball out over the top of the contest, goes back. Sawney looks for the ball, can't pick it up. Picked up by McLeish, goes to his coach there in Holwell, back to Baden. Baden's got some options, plenty of them. There's another one, Trower. So he's now got plenty of time to steady. Runs to centre wing, little short kick up over the top. Went to Fenavesi, and he's going to go long towards Matheson. He's in best position. Ball gets out the back. It's tapped forward there by Hernan, picked up there by Brown. Brown, little short kick, and we'll find Jennings. So Jennings on the half back line now goes across the ground, and we'll find Bailey Cale out there. He goes wide this time, looking for McClure, but the kick's got a bit too much on it. Ball runs over the boundary line, and there's going to be a throw in far side of the ground.
I like Fenavesi. He got the votes one week, but the weeks that he didn't get the votes, he still puts in a really good, solid performance. Haven't seen him put in a bad one yet.
Where did he come? Muttawarri, was it? Muttawarri?
I think so, yeah.
So ball thrown in by the umpire, far side of the ground. There's a whistle being blown, and it's off the ball. Another free kick against Freeman. Oh, I don't know what was.
He can't go to Freeman.
No, it's against Freeman.
Yeah, but it can't go. It's got to go further down, doesn't it?
Well, that's where the rock contest was. That's where he was.
Yeah,
So
where the ball is. You
yeah.
can't bring it back here.
So Jennings is going to be the recipient of the free kick. He goes inside.
Oh,
Turn
no.
the ball over to Hodgson.
Give me a break.
So the designated kicker has the ball. He's going to handball this time. Goes to Jacket. Goes back to Hodgson. Goes by hand outside to Gardner. Back to Hodgson. Put himself under a little bit of pressure.
Oh,
Turned the ball over. Good
dropped
tackle there by Jennings. And now you think he's hurt himself now. A bit of cramp, has he?
I was going to say, I think it's his first game back,
Yeah.
Jennings.
Well, at least you get it right. This idiot's calling him Jennings all day.
Wall
Said Jennings.
gets it away. Oh, good play, Morris.
That was a good tackle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great tackle. Inglis then comes through. He loses it. Miles, or he runs into Holwell. Umpire says play on. Somebody over there. Jennings
still
is
down.
Still down. Harding. Cale's over there. He was helping him out. Now he gets the ball. Goes towards Turner. Inside 50. Goes from right half forward and kicks the goal.
Goal. That's better.
Josh Turner kicks his first. Becomes the second goal scorer of the afternoon for Winch. They go to 3-3-21. They trailed Thomson 17-13, 1-15 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard 26 played.
Well, that's a little bit of a glimpse of what we saw early on in the year. And so, look, we've seen them do it. So we know that they can play. And they've got 7 or 8 blokes out, which they need to get back. I just think some of these other sides, the better sides, can have a few out and have got the depth to cover it. I'm just not 100% sure which have got the depth yet. But I tell you what, if I was one of the 3 blokes that just happened to go away for the weekend, I don't know if I'll be going to training during the week.
Come back Thursday night, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. This time Baden up over the top. Gubbins tries to kick the ball from mid-air. Picked up, going the other way. Egan gets the handball to McLeish. Outside, again to Holwell and again to Gardner by hand. He goes into the half-forward line. Matheson's the target. Mark not taken. Freeman at ground level. Kicks the ball along the ground and over the boundary. So there's a throw-in to be taking place far side of the ground. Just outside forward 50.
Heath Walsh was not one of them. He pulled out for family reasons. He had a very good reason to pull out. That's fine. These blokes that go away, I never understood it. Never understood it.
So the ball going thrown back to play. Again, there was a player taken without the ball there. The umpires allowed things to go, but this time there's going to be a ball up. Well, once again, there's going to be a ball up.
2 weeks of the year to do that, Grub, in there. 1 week between footy and cricket, 1 week between cricket and footy.
Yeah, I never did it playing footy, but I tell you what, I missed a footy trip to play cricket.
So picked up Gardner from the contest. He's tackled, brought to ground straight away, and it's going to be another ball up to take place.
Mind you, in them days, Friday and Saturday night every week was like a footy trip.
Now is only the Werribee past players.
Buckman go at it again, comes out to Freeman, puts on the afterburners on the right boot, swings it back towards goal, but Brown is drifting back and will take the mark in the goal square. Plays on, comes to club room side of the ground, Sawney. Short, and he goes to Cale, and he takes the mark, plays on now, gets out of trouble, went to Fama further around the boundary line, goes to Harding. Harding's going to put Jennings under some pressure, especially after having a bit of a cramp, and he kicks the ball back into the half-forward line. Miles is the target over the top. Egan cracks it away, goes to Wiseman on the right boot, brings it back towards centre wing, and the mark will be taken there by Cale. So Cale now steadies things down.
What happened there?
I think Gardner was...
Yeah, but I didn't think we paid that.
I don't know.
In protected space.
Oh, we pay it all right.
Do we?
Yeah.
But he was heading back towards the boundary line when he...
Okay.
Well, if he marks it there and he's heading towards the boundary line, then he hasn't done anything wrong if you're going away.
He was going away.
Well, then I don't think that's a free. I didn't see it, so I've got to be careful.
So Bailey Cale now lides up. That's a nice looking kick off the boot, but it won't come back far enough and through for a minor score. So 3-4. Now to the Winchelsea side. They trail Thomson on 17-13. 29 minutes gone, third quarter to Grandy Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
But the way I read it, if you take one step forward and then run away, you're gone. It's got to be straight back.
Hodgson kicks it towards Jacker.
Right.
Takes them up.
Why
Fantastic
wouldn't you?
kick, I know. Plays on. They're out the back here. Peter Pan takes the mark. He's got Matheson. He's got Tresize. Goes wide. Matheson. I don't know whether he'll be able to keep it in. He tries hard.
Try to Wayne Arms.
He didn't keep it in, though. And the umpire said it was out for a throw-in.
And so was Harms's, and they let that go.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, don't you love the Collingwood blokes? Go, that was out. You go, yep.
And we got the cup.
We'll have to go back and wait, Jace, because it hasn't happened for a bloody long time.
No, that's right. Boundary throw-in. Right forward pocket. for the Tigers. Push to the front. Stokes tried to tap it on quickly to Wall. Pack develops in the forward pocket again. Harding over the top of it now. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Going to watch Carlton tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Why, did you change your mind?
No.
Oh, the
Carlton seconds play Werribee at Werribee.
Gonna say. They've got half a show, possibly. So
No.
ball up. Tresize gets it down. Ball comes out to Berg. He throws it over the top, close to the boundary line. They keep it in. Scott, wrapped up by Berg. And the umpire said, I think it was out anyway. So boundary throw in at 40 around from the Thomson goal. They're 17-13, 1-15. They lead Winch 3-4-22. We've played 30 and a half in the third term.
So we're all about to be brought back into play. Throw in, takes place. English gets the ball down. Again, picked up there. Govins kicks around the body. Goes towards the half-back line. Coming through Tunbridge. Was taking a little high, but Bird picks the ball up.
It out
the full. Out of bounds to the full. Free kick goes to Thomson. And Sam Jack is going to be the recipient. So he goes now and kicks long back into the forward line. Towards Matheson, can't take the mark, picked up there, handball comes out the back, goes to Wall and left boot, goes back to the top of the goal square, mark not taken, umpire allows things to go, Davis over the top, and the players converge on him, and the umpire has no choice now but to come in and ball it up, top of the goal square. Thrown up by the umpire. Comes down. Gubbins again tries to kick the ball clear of the pack. Again, it's players around it. This ball's not going to come out, and it's going to be another ball up to take place. This time a bit further out from goal. Inglis is telling the umpire he's going to do the ruck work. Tresize is also down there. Ball Tresize, little handball through to McLeish, and he has kicked the goal. Has he? Umpire just waiting to be all clear. Touch? No, all clear. So he has got his first goal of the afternoon, and now the 18th for the Thomson side. They're 18-13, and they lead Winchelsea on 3-4. And that adds another one to the goal-kicking list for the day, Jace.
It does. Number 10.
I just wonder, just watching Davis, he hasn't, I don't know how many games he's played for the year, Davis, but he hasn't kicked 28 anyway. He's less than 28 goals for the year.
Yeah.
He's on 7 with a chance of kicking another 4 in a row there. It's just birthday party gifts there. What do you take him off for unless he's injured? Why do you take him off for? Give him the confidence to kick 10 or 11.
Just a rest. He's back on now. Back to the middle, Cale. From the middle, Wall comes across. McLeish leaves it for Wall. Handballs it back over Jacker's head towards Egan. At half back, he chips the ball out wide. McLeish and Wall. McLeish, good mark. Just back end of centre wing. What about kicking it inboard? He kicks it along the line. Berg with the sit over the back. Oh, coming in was Dernan as well. I think he's hurt himself too. He's got cramp. Now Cale against Solly. Solly pushed him off the ball. Inglis got one high. The umpire said no.
Yeah, no, Macca's got it from behind him. He had a better view of it. Great decision.
Yeah, it was high.
The umpire couldn't see it from where he was, but Macca could see where he was. Well done, Macca!
So Inglis has got it. Oh, God, chairman of the umpires in the commentary box now.
Well, I booed him a couple of weeks ago.
Kick to centre half forward. Matheson punched away defensively. Fama to come at it. Wiseman got him high. Yep. Umpire said free kick.
Oh, that's 50. That is 50. See you later.
Who against?
Against Thomson. There was a Winchelsea free kick and a Thomson bloke handballed it to his other mate, to another Thomson player. Whether or not he thought it was his, I don't know, but it's 50 every day of the week.
Good 52. So Fama will shoot for goal from 20 out directly in front. It's for the fourth for the Blues.
Wiseman's just directing traffic out. He wants to come across the way, but this one.
Joey Fama. As the siren sounds, this for the fourth for the Blues. He comes in and he kicks it. So at three-quarter time, Winchelsea are 4-4-28, but they trail Thomson 18-13 121. The goal kicker's Dale at three-quarter time.
Yes, Davis, we said, has got 7, 3 to Fenavesi, and I reckon nearly all in that quarter, just about. 1 to Freeman, 1 to Matheson, Tressai,